Hello there everyone, this is I Mark 3 and welcome back to Till We Are Gone. That is the name of this, isn't it? Before we leave! How? My brain! Before we leave! Yes, there we go. Jeez. Welcome back to Before We Leave. The game that I forget the name of. Hey, I'm a bit bad with names on short-term acquaintance. That's something I've never hidden. But yeah, Before We Leave. Welcome back. Words. Stuff. Yes. Best intro ever. Welcome back, and we are today, I think, going to reallocate this area, get this area cleaned up, so it'll stop a lot of the pain for our people, because all the thoroughfares on this island basically, this is a crossing point for all major paths. So people are getting very upset at the pollution on Ionia Ascendancy itself, and we are going to research steel, yes, oil power, yes. Fountains, yes. Cooking, yes. We can actually max out our tech tree at this current time, so we are going to do so. Yes, we'll get this place sorted out, and that should give us. Let's check on our spaceship. No, it's not on that island. It's on the other one. Whoops. Here we go. Yeah. We have actually discovered everything except one. So, fuel. That last one must be steel, I think. Not enough stone, tools, unknown. Not enough adults on the support construction. 50 adults are required. Oh, so we actually need to boost our population further still in this place, it seems. Fine, okay. The game demands I must acquiesce. Yes, that's the word. Acquiesce to its decrees. The other thing I'm going to do, though, is, of course, I'm going to move the production sites over a little bit. So, yeah, I'm just thinking, like, where do I want it to be? Daddle. Put it there. But that's housing, so I'm thinking maybe shoehorning it in here would be a good idea. Quote unquote. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get it here. Gonna need to break that one and that one. Forget the rest for now. We're gonna need a bridge. Don't worry, there's a reason for this. I'm gonna get a bridge there. And the power plant, of course, is going to be in the middle, like so. Like that. Then that path there, so it's got round connections across the place. Bridge there. It's going to be well connected. It's going to be readily accessible, easy to get to. And the power plant's going to sit in the middle there. So yes. Something we do need to do, though, is to kick not Desertonia in the backside, because the dreams of the black gold have not yet been realised. So, yeah, you guys need to get on that, don't you? Doesn't matter that I've not told them to build the extractors or anything like that. Tough. You need to get on that. Must place a road. There's got to be a road tile there. Okay, what else does it benefit from? Let's check the extractor. Just adjacent to oil. Other than that, it's unhappiness and pollution. So okay, so it's just got to be next to the oil. That's all it says. That's okay. That's not too bad. I'll build it. If you build it, they will set fire to it. That's how the saying goes, isn't it? I don't know. I'm just going to want to reserve those tiles, access those tiles there, so I'm going to actually cut down those trees there. And I'll build the extractor over here, just a little bit off the way. Okay. And it says a source of oil, but if that's infinite, then I'll happily start converting to using fuel power for stuff. But if it's not, then hey diddly do, oh well. That's just how it's going to be, isn't it? I can just elevate it down there and let that do it. But hopefully this place is going to receive some shipments soon. It's holding limited amounts of stuff. It's getting... Why are you carrying red research? You meant to unload that at not Desertonia, at Ionian Ascendancy. Why are you carrying that? Yeah, unload at the other end. I guess because there's not enough people on Ionia, it got choked a little bit. Anyway, right. Let's get on with this. Power. Wood. Storage. Yes, please. This is where all the iron smelting and stuff is going to happen, of course. We do need a tool smithy, because I'm going to demolish that too. Which doesn't need to be next to the power gen, but it needs to be next to an iron smelter, just for efficiency bonuses. Iron smelter. Iron smelter. Yes. And then we want the unknown, which I think is probably going to be the steel. Yes, steel is still researching. They'll get all that done, and I'm going to demolish that. Yes, that. Yes, that. That one as well. Oh, I can't... Oh, the island needs a source of power, so I can't actually destroy that one yet. Until the new generator actually starts up. Fair enough. Fair enough. But my people will get this done. Thy will be done. I also built like a bit of space for an extra housing area over here, if you recall, but I never actually set it up, so I'm going to do that now. This place has more people. Desertonia, though, there is that whole 50, and... Okay, it's got 50. Okay, we can start. Oh, unknown resources. Until we know what the missing piece is, we can't do it. Fair enough. People of Desertonia, you've disappointed me. You will rue the day that you didn't worship production of wooden boxes. Yes, that. Something. Steel research, warehouse complete. Okay, you are going to hold, actually, iron and iron ore. So this is where iron and iron ore are going to go. The one over here, I don't think anything actually really needs... Wait, no. Stuff does need iron, doesn't it? I don't need to store the iron ore over here, though, so... Where's the one that's storing? Is it you? Yes. You don't store iron ore anymore. But you will store the new construction material, steel. Yes. Store that steel, I say. Steal the steel. Right out of the steel foundries, which are going to be placed over here. Production, yep, steel smelter and fuel refinery. Steel smelter produces steel every 20 seconds, while 15 seconds is what's needed. No, that's the wrong thing. 5 seconds is what's needed to produce iron. So we actually want a bunch of steel smelters. Let's make it 3. 3 steel smelters, because yes. We've got the big population on this place. Oh. Ionia Ascendancy on Planet 1 has gone over the first expectation threshold. Your peeps will start to get slightly less happy as their expectations from life have increased. Provide them with better food and drink and other nice things to keep them happy. Fine. I don't actually need you, so I'll demolish you, yes. I will actually be very nice and get rid of the pollution which has been bothering my people for the time being. So yeah, that'll clean it all up. So yeah, go ahead, clean it all up. This area, just to keep it from being, you know, too badly affected, is going to need a clean-up crew as well. Actually, it's the warehouse is in the spot where I would actually prefer to have it. So I'm going to have to tuck it off to one side. I'm going to have to install 2, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Okay, I'll install one there, and I'll install one there. So there we go, 2 cleaners. They'll make sure this area is cleaned up, and any future polluting things, I'll make sure go into that area. Because I'm just nice that way. Ain't I nice? And because I kind of need it, I'm going to actually install an additional toolsmith too. Which I'll put over there, just on the edge, because that's... yeah. There we go. The new industrial sector is coming along just fine. It's short on tools, of course, but that can't be helped. Well, that's also why I'm installing an extra tool smithy, so that we can get more tools. Because of tools. Yes. Right, moving on. We need to get over to not Desertonia. You're not... oh, you're short on iron. Iron is needed. Ah. I stand corrected. Iron is apparently a... wait, hang on. Let me check the warehouse lists real quick. Warehouse... iron is actually a product. Okay, fine. So it's not under a construction material list, but it is actually needed for making some stuff. So it seems like not Desertonia is being an uppity little group of people and demanding iron from me. How dare they? Fine. Not Desertonia, you are going to get a shipment of iron to maintain a stock of 10 on your island. Enjoy it, you smug buggers. I know it's in pursuit of your dreams and black gold and all that, but still. Oh, I should also get stone extractor going too. The stone extractor needs boards. This place doesn't have boards? Really? Oh wait, I never actually built a thing, did I? No, yes I did. There's one right there. What are you lazy people doing? I'll put one there too. Right. Rejoice! Be happy! I am helping you. Yeah, quote unquote helping you. Out of tools. Yeah, well, yeah. There is actually a tool shortage going on at the moment, so yes, that is quite reasonable, sadly. Yeah, look at them. These guys are using water to wash away the pollution. I'm sure that's not going to have any adverse effects at all, ever. It's working, though. It is sadly working. Oh, oil power's completed. Fine. Oh, wait, the iron supply is actually tapped on Ionian Ascendancy itself. Whoops. Well, that's why I was arranging for supplies to come in from elsewhere. So, right, iron. Iron. Do it there. Yes. That is the only other iron deposit on this place. So, yeah. Actually, we're out of iron, or no, we weren't. We had some in storage. But I think it's all been converted by now. We do have a lot of iron stored. But, yeah, we're out of iron ore. Okay, we need to do something about that. Desertonia, with your 50 plus people. Be happy I am here, you ingrates. You're actually not getting enough fruit now. How's clothing doing? Clothing, you are in excess production for that, so okay. But you need more fruit. Because fruit. You get a bridge, which I'm going to put there. And then you get some more fruit plantations. Actually, no, you need something else. Let's give you vegetable fields. There we go. Only little place down there. Seems fine. And above all else, though, you actually need iron mines too to start exporting iron ore back to the nexus of humanity, the core of our civilization. You must repay your debt more to the benevolence of Iron Mark III. Yeah, that's how it works, isn't it? Right. But yeah, all in all, though, this place is actually doing all right. Actually, now that we know what steel is, we can start repairs on the ship. And since steel is a building material, I should actually go ahead and add it to the exports from Ionian Ascendancy too. Steel, min 10, maintain 20, so exporting that. And we'll send it to not Desertonia as well, so steel, min 10, maintain 20. So there we go, yeah, we're exporting steel and all kinds of stuff all over the place. Aren't I a benevolent supplier of material products? Well, the cleaners are still at it over this way. Right, unhappiness is still a thing, though. I do need to do something about that. There was something new. I think it was fountains? Yes, fountains. Nearby peeps. What's the radius? Pretty good, actually. So, yeah, I can start installing fountains to give them a bonus when they're walking within range of it. Looks like. So, yeah, let's start doing that. People, you are under direct orders to be happy. You slackers, I don't take no for an answer. You must be happy. Truly, Iron Mark 3 cares about the welfare of his people. No, that's not really... That's a good one. Sure, it destroys a tree, but I'm okay with that. But yeah, look at this. This is a highly polluting area, so actually having two sets of people actually helps a lot too. Water supplies are going great. What are you short on? You are short on water, actually. You store iron and you store iron ore. Water... I guess a well would be a good idea over here too. Since I'm actually actively using water more now. It is affected by pollution. But I will install one there. And one there. There you go. Don't say I never give you anything. Okay, let's see. It's all going great. Not Desertonia. You have actually received shipments of that. You don't... yeah, you need power to actually start operating. Produces oil, seems to be infinite. Okay, so yeah, I can convert to using oil power without too much trouble, it seems. I just need to refine it to make fuel. Fuel. Refine fuel from oil. Needs glass. Ah. Have I been shipping you guys glass at all? Have I? No, I have not. Okay, glass. Minimum 10, maintain 20. Okay. I also ship, well, you actually already ship, I already ship you steel, I ship you iron, I ship you glass, I ship you tea and things. Yeah. I do ship you potatoes. So actually, since you got that, that research up, I should actually go ahead and remove your only potato field. Strip away that tree as well. And tell you guys to actually go orchard on me. Which is a fine thing. There it is. Yep, so there you go. You guys are getting lots of fruit. Enjoy it. Now then. The thing is, though, we do need to get production running, don't we? Production. Put it there. I will go and do what I was... I guess what I was thinking of before. I mean, there's no big spots here to get, like, how I was doing production arrangements on the other islands into this. So I think here is probably my best bet. Like, just access it through a couple of elevators. Not the most efficient thing, but hey. This area is going to be polluted, and it's going to enjoy it. because it doesn't get a choice in the matter. Yeah, I think that about sums it up, honestly. Oh dear, but it also means I need to get rid of those, and those. Should I care about pollution? Yes, I'm going to need to, so get rid of that and that one. I'm not sure what to do with that one, actually. It'd be nice if there's a tunnel to get underneath a hill bit, but I don't know of one. Okay, right, power. Wood generator installed there. I'm going to install the road there. I'm going to install a cleaner there. That'll work on everything. Now, fuel production. Let's double check our figures here. Oil extractor produces every 10 seconds. Every 8 seconds is for refinery. Refinery doesn't actually get a bonus for power at adjacency, actually. So, that's something. I am, however, going to install an additional oil extractor there, so yes. And a warehouse district is required over this area here for export duty. Yeah, that's all good, right? Well, I think it is. It should be good enough. It's going to do the job. It's not very neat, but hey. It is what it is. It's just taking... Well, I need the glass, of course. I need the tools, of course. I mean, I've spent way more tools than I actually get in supplies. I think I need another woodcutter, actually, to supply boards more reliably on this place, but I think the big issue is probably housing. I do need to get more housing in here, too. Yeah, this place is short on peeps, short on housing, short on everything, so not Desertonia is going to be coping for a while. Oh wow, out of power, are you? Okay, we're not actually generating enough power with our wood burner over here. I wasn't expecting that, must admit. Okay, What am I gonna... I will, as a temporary measure, install a new power plant here. So that'll do something about it. It'll place more of a drain on wooden boards, of course, but... well, that can't be helped if I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I will, however, get another wooden board chopper installed down here. Ready to go. And there is one... that's a cleaner. Yeah, let's get one down here too. Get more wooden boards. The wooden boards must flow. Yes. You're working your butts off getting that pollution cleaned up. Unhappiness is much less of a thing than it was, but this area is still kind of bad. The lack of energy, though, is the big thing, I think. Just because they're producing steel, but they, can't do much. Maybe getting some more trade ships would be a good idea, actually. Though that said, Desertonia's construction thing is kind of temporary. But let's double up on our trade ships, though. Let's get more trade ships. And I'm going to say max priority on the shipwright whenever it's actually in use. So that means that I'll get more people, it'll get full on people, and it'll do the stuff as fast as possible whenever I actually give it an order. First oil made. Hooray! The derricks are working. It's working. The black gold is starting to flow. Not Desertonia is now beginning its chief contribution. Oh, there's... okay, that's not needed. Tell you. Trade ship Lima has been constructed. Jolly good. I will assign you to not Desertonia. Jackdaw and Lima service that island now. Okay, I'm just kind of trying to get all my ducks in a row, if I'm going to be honest. Like, get this first planet organised a bit better. But the fact is, of course, we do need the fuel. produced for this island. So let's see, what were you exporting? You're going to be exporting fuel. Yes. Is there anything else you're going to be exporting? Well, you are going to be exporting iron ore, actually. Yeah, iron ore and stone, I think. Because you've got a fair bit of stone. Iron ore is going to be the main thing, but stone is going to be a bit of a thing too. So there you go. That's your storage: iron ore, stone, and fuel. And that's honestly, I think, what I'm going to try and do with the small islands. Because remember, I've got a couple of small islands around as well. That one's got stone on it. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. That one's also got a bit of stone on it. But yeah, they are basically little places that can't really support or do very much. This one in particular is tiny. This one could house a little bit, but it's like the only thing of value to me there is that they've got like 1,000 each of limited resource. So maybe a small extraction outpost on those would be a good idea. I'm not running short of stone anytime soon, but you know, it's looking to the future a little bit. And, oh wow, look at the pollution zone over here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That is a bit of a mess. And not surprised people are a bit unhappy wandering around in there, but yeah. Behold the black ground. The teachers told the children of Ionia Ascendancy that this was the future. The kids, for some reason, they didn't seem to believe it, but they should have. I mean, this place is a very good view of the future, so yeah. I don't know what they were expecting, honestly. They are just not very happy about being in there. Trade ship Aurora has been completed. Jolly good. You will help to supply Desertonia. Desertonia doesn't actually need as much supply as not Desertonia, but yeah. Well, that's mainly because it's actually a lot closer, if I'm going to be honest. I'm also going to tell Alpha ports to be a high priority too, so let the ports do things. How is Ionia doing for... It's got all of my research resources. It's not got any fuel yet because Not Desertonia is still dragging its heels a bit. I think Not Desertonia has just been overwhelmed by lack of housing more than anything else. I think that is probably its big fault right now. It can't actually house enough people. So let's do something about that, shall we? Let's actually give them some housing. That should be good, right? 12 people. I should have done this anyway. I mean, let's check. This is 3 people to operate one of those oil derricks. We're going to need people to operate the fuel refineries as well, so I should have done this a lot sooner, actually. Just get more people involved. More people is a good thing. More servants for the Emperor, which is me. Because, yes, reasons. Let's just double check. I did tell you to export iron ore, didn't I? Ionia Ascendancy to Not Desertonia. Not Desertonia exports iron ore. You're going to export fuel as well. Target 60. No reserve needed. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to tell... well, Desertonia actually has a need for fuel. So I'm going to load fuel onto the trade ships going that way as well. Don't care about leaving stuff in Ionia Ascendancy at the moment, but you're going to try and maintain like a stash of 20 on Desertonia for the time being, because that is going to trickle through and let Desertonia get its rocket ship operational. In fact, fuel's the only thing it's waiting for. Oh dear. Oh well. Not Desertonia, you're letting the side down. Come on, you've got work to do. Get it done. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on tools. Ah. Actually, with the distance of the trade route, maybe getting a third ship would be a good idea. Probably not, honestly, because it's still just like the construction rush that's causing problems. And the lack of tools in general. Why aren't you guys making tools? You are making tools, you're just taking your sweet time about it. You're not short on boards though, so yeah, that's fine. That said though, that is also the end here, so yeah, next time, I think not Desertonia is going to have a chance to prove itself. I mean, it's already getting its first refinery up now. And it'll start to produce fuel, and we'll get our ship built. But until then, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys have been enjoying the show. And I'll catch you all some other time. See you all later.